All right, so it's Monday, and this is our first meal of this new week. So for my son, he has under here is some jasmine rice, and from Target, I had this saute veggies and sauce from Amazon Fresh, and then these are the Korean pork skewers I got from Target. And for me, I have the same, but I have the Tattooed Chef cauliflower rice stir fry under there. You can see it under there, and that is going to be our dinner tonight. Okay, so it's now Tuesday. I defrosted some chicken breast, and I thought I would just use this shake and bake ranch and herb coating mix. And then I'm going to make a sheet pan dinner, I guess. So I have these Brussels sprouts and carrots and these Mediterranean potatoes. So this is going to be our dinner tonight. I'll show you when it's ready. All right, so here's dinner. This is my plate, and this is my son's plate. We have some leftovers. I might put some ranch on here for the dipping of the chicken, and that is our dinner tonight. All right, so last night was Wednesday. We just had leftovers, and today is Thursday, and I pulled these burgers out of the freezer. There's 5 patties here, so my sons eat 2 at a time, so they'll have 2 each. I'll have 1. I got buns, and then I have these craft beer battered onion rings. I'm going to try and be good. I'm going to eat leftover Brussels sprouts and carrots. I may have half a serving of this, but I'll show you when it's all done. It's burger night tonight. All right, so here we have my son's having his 2 burgers and his onion rings. I'm having 1 burger, my Brussels sprouts and carrots, and half a serving of onion rings. And then I have enough for my oldest son, 2 burgers and onion rings. So that is going to be our dinner tonight. All right, guys, it's now Friday, and I forgot to get some meat out of the freezer. So for my son, I have this ravioli I can throw together, and then I have this, which he won't eat because he doesn't like shrimp, but it's a steam in the bag boil, but it says you can just microwave it. So that will be for me and my oldest son. So it's just a throw together Friday. So we'll see. I'll show you when it's done. Okay, so my son's already chowing down on the ravioli, and this is 1 serving of the shrimp boil. So I didn't put any corn. I'm not a big fan of corn on the cob. So it's just shrimp, potatoes, and sausage in a seafood seasoning. So this is going to be my dinner tonight. All right, guys, so I got this out the freezer, as my goal is to get something out of the freezer every day, more than one thing. So it's a limited edition bacon with a Frank's Red Hot. So I'm hoping it's not too spicy. But I like to cook bacon in the oven. So I'm going to have this with some eggs for well, it's kind of like brunch right now. So I'll show you when it's ready. All right, here's my beautiful brunch. 2 slices of bacon, some sunny side up eggs, and that is going to be my brunch. Say, hey, Lily. Hey, sweet girl. That is my brunch today. Okay, so tonight is Saturday. I haven't really eaten a whole lot besides those bacon and eggs, which were delicious. The bacon, couldn't taste the hot sauce, so it was perfect. I did have some of the Boom Chicka Pop popcorn and a cheese stick, but that's all I've had. So I defrosted these steaks. I think I got these a couple weeks ago at Target, maybe last week. Look, is anyone having a fly infestation? Is that the word? I'm trying to find anything I can to kill these flies. Anyway, and then I got these baby Bella mushrooms last week, and they still feel good. They're not slimy or anything, so I like mushrooms with my steak. And I got some green beans, and then for my son, I'll make him some cilantro lime rice. So we'll have some rice bowls, steak rice bowls for dinner tonight. And cheers, we're having some red wine with our steak. All right, I'll show you when it's all ready. All right, so here are our steak bowls. I made the steak in the air fryer. I just have the mushrooms and green beans, and then my son has the cilantro lime rice, green beans, mushrooms, and steak. I microwaved the green beans, and then I threw them in here with some garlic and olive oil with the mushrooms, and then we have another steak left, which I'll make another one for my oldest son who's working. But steak bowls is what we're having tonight. All right, so it's Sunday. We were out most of the day, so I just threw this chicken Alfredo lasagna in the oven, and I just did a side of broccoli. I'm just having a real small serving here. There'll be lots of leftovers for the boys, and that's going to end this week's of dinners. I hope you enjoyed, and will like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.